Now, days after the UK and Israel delegation along with the KSIIDC inspected Bengaluru's most polluted lake Bellandur for the purpose of revival, a Delhi-based company has now come up with a whopping 40,000 crore rupees proposition to revive the water body. However, here's the catch. The BDA and the Lake Development Authority, who are actually responsible for the upkeep of the lake, does not know about the meetings held between foreign delegations and the KSIIDC. Shrija gets us more details.
Days after the delegation from the UK and Israel visited the Bellandur lake, another company, the German and US-based company, has proposed to revive Bellandur lake. In fact, we need to understand that this very meeting was convened by the Karnataka State Industrial and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited by Chairman Dhananjaya, who has got nothing to do really with the development of lakes. However, when we spoke to some of the civic agencies, including the Pollution Control Board as well as the BWSSB and BDA, what they told us was certain things, that is that the KSIIDC, that the objectives that they have come up with to clean up the lake might clash with the government, who had formed an expert committee to revive the Bellandur lake. When we spoke, when Mirror now spoke to Bengaluru Development Minister, what he told us was that in fact the objectives or the measures taken by the KSIIDC was in fact feasible. However, they would take some more time, that is at least another week's time, to finalize on how to go about and whose proposal will they be going ahead with. In Bengaluru, Shrija for Mirror now.
So it is the prerogative of the government, because funding is required. Huge funding is required. So in this regard, government has to take a decision whether to take up the work through BDA or KSIIDC, whatever it is. That modalities, I think government is on the job. They are asking to develop the lake. See, development of lake requires use funding. Money is required, technology is required. Technology already, expert committee recommended short-term measures and long-term measures. So whoever is doing, but it requires a lot of funds. So to attract funds and technology, they want, because it is 900 acres and the sludge deposited is around 5 to 6 meters. It is a huge task. So without funding, it is very difficult. In that aspect, they may think.
Bellandur Lake, as I told you earlier, we have made two systems. One is the short-term measures and the long-term measures as approved by the expert committee. And short-term measures, we have already invited the tender. They have presented their possibilities of improving the lake. Out of that, out of 4, we have selected 3. And again, they are coming next week with their detailed RFQ, means with their quote. So once they give their final presentation in court, then we will approve it. Then the work will start. Now, if any others also comes, we will consider their proposal also, which is most economical and useful to the lake.
I have seen that some proposal is the thing. Let the proposal comes, we will all sit and discuss. Ultimately, we want that Bellandur and Vartur, the tank should be cleaned and all that thing. We also made some proposals. This is the final stage. I'll discuss with Mr. Deshpande also.
Will it clash, sir?
It won't clash. We will, No, it won't clash.